Hello, good day. How are you doing? Good day to you. If today is your first time watching, welcome to Choco Millionaire. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Good. Let me know where you're watching from. If today is your first time tuning in on my live Facebook session, thank you. This video is going to be available on my YouTube channel with the same name, Choco Millionaire. So I encourage you to go visit my YouTube for all the links. I'm going to be sharing a lot of links about this particular job visa program available in Germany. This is actually my first content on Germany in video. So join me as we learn something new about some of the opportunities in Europe, starting with Germany. Okay. You know, I live in Canada. I don't live in Germany. In fact, I've only visited Germany in transit when I was coming to Canada. I transited in Frankfurt, but I have never been to Germany as in getting out of the airport and exploring. But you and I know Germany is a very, very big country globally. It's a superpower, German machine we like to call them. Football made in Germany. There are a lot of good things about Germany. We know them for the quality of their technology, right? So I hope this video will be a blessing to somebody who needs this information at this time. Not everybody might take advantage of it, but definitely somebody will benefit from this. And I'm very, very excited about that. Who knows? It could be you. Invite your friends. If you have family members who need to know about this, invite them to also come and watch Choco Millionaire live. Well, I will do my best to explain some of the things as much as possible. Okay. Germany. Germany is in Europe. It's a superpower. We don't need to be told about Germany, right? They have been a superpower for a long time. They are still powerful. We call them German machine. Things from Germany, very solid. All right, now they have introduced a new visa application, and the name of that visa application is called a Job Seeker Visa. Job Seeker Visa. It is basically a visitor's visa, but the objective of this job seeker visa is to allow you to visit Germany within the first 6 months and then get a job. You arrive and then you get a job. And then you can transition from the visitor visa or job visa status to a work permit holder to get a job, right? You know, I live in Canada. So just, but because it's good stuff, I have to share with you. I don't just share stuff in Canada. If I find something good somewhere, I need to share with my followers, right? So thank you for watching. All right. DK Pompey, Dokun Listen. You're watching from Apapa, Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you very much for letting us know where you're watching from. Okay. Now, the history behind this visa is that it's a new immigration policy or a new immigration law. Before this law was introduced, it was not possible for foreigners to get a job like this in Germany. In fact, the jobs were reserved for people who are in Germany. A foreigner could not just come in and just get a job. You need to have moved to Germany either through school or through your family, and then you can get a job there. So this is like a groundbreaking. This is new. This is completely new. Now, Germany has a serious deficit of employment. They have a serious deficit. It's not just Germany. This is actually all around Europe and also in North America. Especially the big countries of the world, they are feeling the heat of COVID. COVID has devastated almost every superpower. They've lost a lot of people to COVID. People have died. They've lost a lot of jobs to COVID. The economy is beginning to bounce back. So most of them are coming up with new immigration ideas to revive the economies. Canada is one of them. US is another one. So you're going to see a lot of immigration opportunities. COVID could be a good thing, and it could also be seen as a good thing. Many people died. It could be a family member. It could be somebody there. But aside from the tragedy that came with COVID, a lot of countries are beginning to open up their economy for new immigration opportunities like they've never done before, right? A lot of countries will be attracting a lot of immigrants. They will be using all kinds of new immigration policies they've never tested before. This one in Germany is one of them. The job seeker visa, how does it work? First, I'm going to quickly run you through a summary of everything. I'm going to add all the links as well. The links will be available on my YouTube channel. Go and click on my YouTube channel, Choco Millionaire. Look for this very video. When I finish, I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel, and check all the links that I will be talking about. So don't be confused. Check the links and make sure that you use the link to help you. Okay. The job seeker visa is targeting 400,000 foreign workers a year. Germany needs about 400,000 foreign workers to come and fill the gaps of employment in their job sector. Most of these jobs are in the blue collar industry. In other words, in technology, in machinery, and basically blue collar related. And they are looking for people all over the world. This is not just for Africans. Anybody who is not in Germany can decide to move there and take advantage of this. All right. And here is the interesting thing. You don't need to be in Germany to apply for this. Basically, they're saying we want to give you a visa. And when we give you the visa is going to be valid for 6 months. It's a 6-month visa called the job seeker visa. 6 months, valid for 6 months. They're going to give it to you. And then when you arrive in Germany, you need to find a job within 6 months. You need to have found a job within the 6 months before your visa expires. And then when you get a job, you will transition from that visitor's visa or job seeker visa to now hold a work permit. Do you see that? And you know what it means? A work permit means a lot. It simply means now you are covered to work and get paid according to the German labor laws. And then not only that, the work permit can be an opportunity for you to become a permanent resident in the long run. Unfortunately, the permanent residence process that you need to be a worker for about 5 years before you can apply, which is not something exciting at all. But you see, this can be a very good plan A for somebody who has a difficulty in coming to Canada, US, UK, or any other European country. Maybe this one will work for you. Maybe this one could be your plan A. You could take advantage of the job seeker visa, migrate to Germany, get a job when you arrive, and then when you get a job, transition from the visa holder status to a work permit holder. And then whilst you are working, who knows? You may be able to save a lot of money. You may be able to do a lot of things with your own life. You may be able to have a new life, open doors for your own family as well. And then you may be able to either return to your country and do good things with your money if you want to. Or if you don't even like Germany, you could use Germany as the beginning or this launch pad to help you move to other countries. For instance, somebody who doesn't have the money to pay fees in Canada and come as international student, or to come and study in Canada, right? Maybe you could go to Germany. Maybe you could go and work there in Germany. And then when you save enough money from your work, you could now apply to go to any country of your choice. You could apply to go to US. You could apply to come to Canada. Remember, you would have achieved what we call travel history because you are in Germany. So any country would take you serious. At least you're in Germany. You are not another country where they don't respect you. Understand? So this could be a good opportunity for you. Let's look at the requirement. The first requirement here is this. First, you need to have at least a bachelor's degree. Yes, I'm going to say some people are going to be unhappy at this point, but I have high school, I have this. You need to have a bachelor's degree. That is a requirement. They've said their requirement. We're going to go through the requirement. You need the minimum level of education is a bachelor's degree. You need a bachelor's degree. They didn't state what kind of bachelor's degree. They say just a bachelor's degree. All right. Unfortunately, HND is not a bachelor's. You need to have a bachelor's degree. It could be a bachelor's in science, in social sciences, a bachelor's in health. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is you need to have a bachelor's. They didn't state that nurses cannot come. These people cannot come. All they need is a bachelor's degree. I'm clarifying this. All they need is a minimum of a bachelor's degree. So if you know you hold a bachelor's degree, you are in. If it is a polytechnic, HND, unfortunately, that is not a bachelor's degree. If it's a high school, unfortunately, that is not a bachelor's degree. So academically, they set a requirement. It needs to have a bachelor's degree. Number two, language is not a prerequisite. German language is not a prerequisite. So you don't need to know how to speak German. You could be somebody who speaks any other language. It doesn't matter. All they need is a bachelor's degree. Are you okay there? Two, you also need to have work experience. You need to have work experience in the last couple of years. You need to have some work experience. I've checked on their website. They did not state exactly how many years of work experience you need. But I'm going to say, to be on a safer side, prove to them through your CV that you have work experience. They did not also say what kind of work experience. All they say is that you need work experience. So all I'm saying is that when you're writing your resume or your CV, make sure you indicate that you have this number of years of work experience and list the places you've worked and all of that. They're going to need your work experience. Now, for them to need your work experience, you can tell they need your CV. So yes, they need your CV. They need your resume. They need your CV. I'm going to say they need your CV. It's actually on the requirement. They need your CV. You're going to need to prepare a CV, a resume, a professional CV. Those who don't know how to prepare a CV, sorry about that. There are so many resources online to help you prepare your CV. You can also seek an advice from somebody who knows how to prepare a good CV to help you put your CV together. I didn't know how to prepare CV some time back. I used to just put all kind of unnecessary stuff there. We can have a different conversation about CV. But in a nutshell, your CV should feature your academic experience or your history of education. Your CV should feature your professional experience and what you've done. It should clearly state the things you've achieved as an employee working for that company. It should clearly state your targets and things you achieve, your achievements and all of that. Be proud to talk about the things you were able to achieve either on your own or with your team on your CV. And your CV should also have a clear career aspiration so that the visa officer can see clearly your trajectory and what you like to do in life. Okay, so please take advantage of this. I don't recommend putting your references on your CV. I will recommend you state that your references are available upon request. I'm going to say this again. I personally do not recommend, from what I know in the corporate world, that you put your references on your CV. I would rather recommend that you state that your references are available upon request. I also don't recommend you putting unnecessary stuff on your CV. Nobody wants to know about your singing. Nobody wants to know about you doing this. Stick to things that matter to work and just show them your skills, set, and all of that instead of going to put right that I love cooking, I love this. Nobody cares about that when it comes to work, right? Tell them the things that matter, the skill sets that you have and all of that on your resume. I also encourage you to take advantage of LinkedIn, which is a social media platform for employers and employees. LinkedIn. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, it's not too bad. You can create a LinkedIn account, put a nice picture there, very professional, right? Create a profile, right? And show all the skill sets you have and where you've worked and all of that. Employers today will normally look at your LinkedIn profile. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile, create one and design it so nice. You can watch videos on YouTube on how to create a very professional LinkedIn profile as an employee. Watch it, create one. On your resume, I'll recommend that you put your LinkedIn social link, like the link to your LinkedIn profile. Put it there. The employers or your visa officer is going to take it serious when they look at your LinkedIn profile. If it looks professional, they're going to take it more seriously. Put your social media link for your LinkedIn, not your Facebook. Facebook is for social stuff. LinkedIn is for professional life. Employers looking for employees or employees looking for employers. I recommend you have a serious LinkedIn profile and if possible, include that on your resume. At the top of your resume, you want to put your bio. This is not a resume course, but I'm just chipping in this because I know a lot of people are going to be struggling with this. Put at the top of your resume your bio. What your bio will be like, basically like your address, your gender, your date of birth, and what your email, your date of birth, your address, your gender, if possible, your marital status. You can even put that there. This should be at the very top of your resume. You don't want to put it at the bottom. Employers want to see this at the top. Now, also, because of the high volume of demand here, 400,000 people they are looking for, nobody is going to have the time to read your long grammar. Make your CV very, very smart. Let your CV be smart. Like so, guess what, guys? These people don't personally go through CV by CV. They have a software. I'm telling you this. In the advanced countries, your CVs are reviewed by a software. All CVs are passed through a software program. And the program looks for keywords. They look for keywords. So if they go through your CV and you don't have key employable words or keywords that your machine can look for, it makes it easy for somebody to dump your CV on the side. You don't want to go and put grammatical errors and grammar that doesn't make sense. They are not even employment related on your CV. And then the software will scan through your machine. They say they don't find anything that is employment related, and then they will skip your CV. Basically, this is another conversation for CV. Let's go straight. You're going to need a bachelor's degree, minimum requirement. You're going to need a CV. You're also going to need a cover letter. What is a cover letter? A cover letter is an additional one-page document most of the time, or 1 to 2 page document prepared by an employee telling the employer what kind of skill set they have in an essay form and how they intend to come and contribute to a company. You see, when you're applying, you haven't already gotten a job. You don't even know which company you're applying for when you're applying for your job seeker visa in Germany. So when you're applying, when you're putting your cover letter together, you are basically addressing the visa consular, the visa officer, telling him or her what your plan is and what your plan of action is in terms of what you do when you get to Germany, how you plan to get a job, and what you intend to bring to the German economy and how you want to contribute. Basically, you're trying to convince that officer in an essay form, in a cover letter, on your cover letter, that when you come to Germany, this is the kind of contribution you're going to be making. You can do a bit of research on how to write a very good cover letter. All right, so you need a cover letter, you need a CV, you need a minimum of a bachelor's degree. Because you are also going to be issued a 6 months visa as a job seeker, and the intention is that within the 6 months when you arrive in Germany, you need to have gotten a job before your visa expires. You need to also demonstrate to them that you have the financial capacity to be independent within the 6 months when you arrive in Germany. You are not going to be a burden on the German economy, becoming a homeless person, going to social media to go and beg for money, or going to do fundraising and GoFundMe and all of that. They want to see that you have some means to take care of yourself. So the way they're going to do this is that they need you to show them a bank statement. All the documents you need for a bank statement, you need that. In fact, they even go one step by telling you need what we call a blocked bank statement, a blocked account. Blocked, B-L-O-C-K-E-D. I'm going to put a link on my YouTube so you can read more about this. Basically, it's not just a bank statement of money in. They even need you to show them that you are ready to create a foreign German account in Germany where you are transferring some monies into it, just to show how serious you are, that money is not going to be touched until you get your visa. And then when you come, you're going to be relying on that money to withdraw. I'm going to leave a link to help you to know more about how to create this block account. It is very popular among students who come to Germany to study. Normally, they create a block account as part of their visa application process to help them transfer funds into a German account here, a foreign account, so that when you come, they are able to make withdrawals from that block account. You can use your bank statement, but in order to show more commitment, you could take advantage of the block account to show them that, you know what, you really need a visa, and you are even prepared to put some money into a German account so that when you come to Germany, you are able to rely on that too. They basically want to see that you're serious. You didn't borrow somebody's bank statement, and then when you come, you're just... Anyway, now, those of you who have friends and families in Germany, and they are good people and they're ready to support you, they could also issue you a sponsorship letter. Basically, a letter that says that they know you and they are ready to support you when you come. That letter can go a long way to help you with your application. So those of you with your contacts in Germany, friends, this is a good time to leverage on them. Be careful of people who might scam you, demand you all kind of crazy money before they help you. Those are no friends. No serious friend will be demanding crazy money from you who is in Africa or in a different country before they help you with a sponsorship letter. Just be careful so that nobody takes advantage of your predicament looking for a sponsorship letter. All right, sponsorship letter from a friend or a family member in Germany will go a long way to say, you know what, they are introducing you, they say they know you, you're a family member, and they are willing to also support you with your transition when you come to Germany. All right, so that is about the financial requirement there. How much do you need on a bank statement or in the account? It is estimated that for somebody to be in Germany for about 6 months, on monthly basis, the person will need between 800 euros to about 1,100 euros. So you can just multiply that by 6 months, because your visa is valid for 6 months, right? You need to show them that at least you have up to about 6,000 euros to be able to take care of yourself when you arrive in Germany, right? A bank statement is needed. You need to show them financial means that you are able to. Now remember, this job seeker visa is also a visitor's visa. The only difference is that it allows you to look for a job when you arrive in Germany. So therefore, all the conditions of visitor's visa will apply here. All the conditions of any serious country's visitor's visa will apply here. For instance, visitor's visa does not give you health insurance. So you, the person who is coming, you are required by the German embassy to show proof that you've purchased a travel insurance and a health insurance. I'm going to say this again. You getting a job visa, you are basically coming in as somebody who is a visitor to Germany. You are not going to be covered by the German health insurance. So you need to show proof that you have purchased a private health insurance as part of your traveling. You need to also show proof that you've purchased a travel insurance for your travel, just in case something goes bad whilst you're traveling and you come to Germany. A travel insurance that will cover you when something goes bad, right? And a health insurance that will cover you whilst you are working in Germany too. There is a good news here. The health insurance part could be completely not something you need to worry about when you arrive and you get a job, because most jobs in Germany, health insurance is part of the job. You see, it's part of the benefits. So you might have purchased a health insurance as part of the requirement to get your visa. But when you arrive and you aggressively pursue your job and you get a job, your employer is supposed to provide you with a health insurance, which means that the one you purchase can be cancelled and then you don't have to lose money for that. You need to purchase a health insurance. I'm going to do my best to do some research to see if I can get some information on how you can, where you can get a cheap health insurance and travel insurance. I'm going to post that. For now, I don't have any link on that. I'm just telling you as part of the requirement you need to. JCM Travel Guide Consult is there for those who are in Ghana. You can contact them. Who knows, they might be in a good position to help you with how you can buy your health insurance and your travel insurance and all of that. All right. And now, aside from your travel insurance and your health insurance, is there any other requirement that you need? Your passport. You need to have a valid passport as well. Unfortunately, if your passport has expired, you cannot apply. They are actually stating on their website that you need to have a valid passport with a validity of at least 12 months in it. What it means is that if your passport is expiring in 6 months, in 3 months, in 4 months, you cannot apply. Your passport needs to have at least 12 months on it before it expires, so that you can go ahead and apply. Age limit. Do they have an age limit? I have not seen an age limit. They haven't stated an age limit. So what it means is that your age doesn't matter. The most important thing is that the requirements I just talked about, which is minimum of a bachelor's degree and it's work experience where you can prove that on your CV and your cover letter, and your ability to show proof of funds for your travel for your 6 months, and then your ability to show proof that you have your travel insurance and all of that. That is important. All right. Age limit is not mentioned, so you're good. All right. Bennett Gifty is asking, please, where is the link to follow? Don't worry if you missed it. I'm saying that I don't post the links on my Facebook during the live video. I post all the links when I post them on YouTube. So guys, for any link related to whatever I'm talking about, check my YouTube video. When I'm done here, I'm going to post it on my YouTube and all the links are going to be there. All right. The next thing is a proof of accommodation. You need to prove to them that you have a place that you're going to be living when you come. And how do you do this? So basically, you need to have shown them proof that you've secured an accommodation, or there is a guarantee of an available accommodation for you when you come to Germany. And how do you do this? Basically going online to some of the websites in Germany that people use to get a job. I'm going to put some of this website there where you can go and find a cheap accommodation. And then you reach out to the landlord or whoever rents a place to let them know you would like to rent a place. And if they can show you some kind of commitment that they're going to rent it to you when you come, you can print that out and add it to your documents as part of the application document to meet the accommodation. Basically, you need to guarantee them that you have a place you're going to live. I do not recommend you making a payment ahead of time for accommodation. I don't recommend, but I recommend you get a landlord or a renter, somebody who can issue you a document showing that, you know what, they've given you a lease and you fill the lease. Maybe it's a lease, which is like a rent agreement. They can send it to you, fill it out and send it to them. And then you can use that document as proof of your application. Now, those of you who have friends in Germany, your friends can also help you to secure a letter guaranteeing that you have a place. If you're going to be living with your friends, You need your friends to write you that they are going to be hosting you when you come. They're going to provide you. If you have a family, your family can also write a letter indicating that in terms of proof of accommodation, they are guaranteeing you a place where you're going to be living, and they provide their own information like their name, their address, and all of that. Basically, the visa officer needs to be convinced that you have already planned out where you are going to be living. They don't want you to be stranded when you arrive in Germany, so you need to show them you have a plan for accommodation. That is it about that. Now, I mentioned that you also need a bachelor's education. Germany says it has to be a minimum of a bachelor's. They will not just accept your certificate and your proof of your education. They require you to have it examined or assessed by an accredited institution that will confirm that indeed your education matches the minimum of a bachelor's to the German version. Um, for Canada, we use mostly WES, which is World Education System. World Education System. That is what we use in Canada most of the time. If people are coming here, that's what they use. For Germany, they have their own platform, a database where you can go and then have your academic credentials assessed. And then when they confirm that for you, you can add that document to your application. The German database for doing your education credential assessment is called Anabin. Basically, it is ANABIN, Anabin. Don't worry about it. The link is going to be on my YouTube channel when I post this video. All you have to do is click on that. And I'm actually on their page right now. Let me see if I can show you that right now, if you don't mind. Okay. Let me show you the page so you can see it. So I'm currently on the website of Anabin. Look, this is the URL. Can you see the URL? Which is the website link. So Anabin is official database. Now, when you open Anabin for the first time, everything is going to be in German, in the German language. And I have no clue what they are writing, whether they're insulting me or not. I have no idea. The only thing I see here is news and FAQ, but the rest is all Germany. Now, how it works is this. When you open the website for the first time, it gives you the option to select whether you want it to be in English or in German. So those of you who don't speak German at all, you can easily click on English and it's going to translate everything here into English. So basically, this is where you come and you get your documents, your academic documents, which is like your bachelor's degree assessed. And then when they assess it for you, you will go ahead and use that as part of your application. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So that is it about. Give me 1 second here. So that is it about the requirement there. That is it about the requirement there for, give me 1 second, for the language credentials and how to take care of that. I hope that helps somebody there. Okay. All right. Now let me try and open one more thing here. So yeah, I have talked about all the cover letter, CV. I've also talked about the need to have a valid passport with 12 months on it. I've also talked about the educational requirement, the minimum of bachelor's degree in any field of study. It doesn't matter which field, at least it has to be a bachelor's degree. You need to have some work experience. It's recommended that you demonstrate your work experience. I would say that people with at least 5 years, they didn't state clearly what it is, but it's believed that if you have about 5 years of work experience, it doesn't matter which kind of work experience, so long as you have a bachelor's degree, you're good. You can go ahead. We also talked about the proof of funds, that you need to show them that you have money in your bank statement. You need to get official letters from your bank confirming that this money is there in person. Like, get documents from your bank. Let them send you documents so that you can add all of this to your application to show that you have legit money in the bank. All right. If you don't have this, we also talked about travel insurance and health insurance or medical insurance. For you to stay in Germany as a visitor, you need to cover yourself health insurance in case something happened. So you purchase a travel insurance as well. All right. Now you also will need 3 passport size photos. You're going to be needing to take passport size photos, and then you add it to your application. The specification for the passport size picture is going to be there. I'm going to be putting the link there so you can see the passport size photo in terms of the specification for it, so that you can follow it to get your passport pictures taken as well. All right. You will need also to show them a proof of your identity or your connection to your country, your original country. So here, aside from your passport, if you are married, show them your birth certificate, sorry, your marriage certificate. If you have a birth certificate, add it to your document to show proof that you are actually from this country, aside from your passport, okay? Any document that can prove your identity, most preferably a birth certificate in addition to your passport, a marriage certificate. These documents can go a long way to help prove that you are indeed from this very country where you are applying from. You don't need to live in that country in order to apply. So for example, you're from Ghana, but you're currently living in South Korea. Do you need to go back to Ghana to apply? No. You can apply right from South Korea, just that you need to indicate that you are from or a Ghanaian citizen. If you're Nigerian living in Middle East, do you need to go back to Nigeria? No. Just indicate that you actually are Nigerian, you have Nigerian passport, and you have your birth certificate and few other things to prove, okay? All right, so that is it about that one there. The application fee, how much does it cost? It is 75 euros. It costs just 75 euros to apply. 75 euros. And all of this is done online. The application is done online. So basically, you book the appointment online, and then you go into the visa center in your country, the German visa center. Most of them use the VFS, which is like an intermediary agency that helps coordinate things for most embassies from Europe and North America in Africa. VFS, okay, Visa Processing Center. I don't know where your own country's own will be. Wherever you live, just look for where they are. You're going to be applying online. I'm going to leave the link in the video on my YouTube. You go online and then you apply. Remember, because this is an online application, you want to make sure your documents are intact. Thoroughly review your documents. If there is something missing with your document, your entire application will be rejected. Now, how long does it take for them to process your application? The processing time is 4 to 6 weeks. Within 4 to 6 weeks, they would have actually approved your visa for you if there is no issue. Remember, we said Germany is looking for 400,000 people to come and build the economy? Don't feel sorry traveling. Do not be sorry at all traveling. Huh? Your country doesn't need you. Ghana doesn't need you. Nigeria doesn't need you. They are not giving you a job. You finish and you are not getting a job because you are not an entrepreneur enough to start your own business. Or maybe you're an entrepreneur, they are frustrating you. Germany says they want you to come. Don't feel sorry at all traveling. There is no wrong in traveling. Traveling is not a crime. Traveling has proven to actually improve the condition of many people, especially if they traveled the right way, the legit way to good countries. Traveling has improved my own life and my family's life. I've been able to just change my lifestyle from poverty to a different life just by traveling. So don't be sorry at all. You cannot be more Pan-African than Kwame Nkrumah, the late Kwame Nkrumah. I'm going to say this again. You cannot be more Pan-African than Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah was the first Pan-African. You know it. He loved Africa, not just Ghana. But even that man, he traveled to US to go and study. Don't be sorry at all. Don't be sorry at all. Nnamdi Azikiwe traveled to go and study. Don't be sorry at all to travel. Traveling is not a crime. Those of you who are here saying brain drain, nonsense, brain drain, they keep their brain like that for your country. They give them job. Brain drain, brain nonsense. Give them job now. You're not giving people job. They want to move to you say brain drain, nonsense. I don't want to change this video to something else. I don't want to change this video to something else. Never be sorry for traveling. If your countries do not need you, somebody else needs you. Don't be sorry. When you go and you are able to improve your own condition of life, you can come back and improve your own country too back home. Don't be sorry for traveling. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're committing a crime for traveling. Your leaders are traveling every single day. They're sending their families overseas all the time. They are applying for visas every single time. Don't be afraid to travel. You know I love Ghana. You know I love Africa. In fact, if I don't, my video where I do, which people am I doing it for? Am I doing it for white people? Am I doing it for white people? Tell me. Is it not Africans? That tells you that I love my African continent more than anything. Don't be sorry at all for traveling. Never be sorry for traveling. Some people are meant to travel. Some are meant to stay in their countries where they were born. If your portion is to travel, nobody can hold you there. You go travel. If your portion is to stay in your country, you go apply for visa. You know, go get them. Just know what your game plan is, right? I believe in traveling. It opens people up. It exposes people. It broadens your horizon. It makes you a better human being. And in fact, it shows that people who travel are in a better position to support their families back home than many people who don't have the chance to travel. It makes you more enlightened in life as well. So don't be shy at all when it comes to using opportunities to travel. So long as you do it the legit way and you didn't do stowaway and didn't travel on the boat and you endanger yourself. All right. All right. So that is it about this visa here. um I've basically covered everything. How do you apply? The links are all going to be there. Let me take some few questions, guys. If you are watching this on YouTube, sorry about that, this was a live video recorded on my Facebook channel, Choco Millionaire. So if you think it's a little bit longer, sorry about that. I want to just take some few questions from people who are in my feed now. Okay. Travel is not and will never be a crime. I'm here in Germany and it's the best. This is from Nana Obin. Nana Obin, thanks so much for wading in. He's traveled, and Nana from his name is from Ghana and he's traveled. I can also tell you for a fact, my condition was worse when I was in Ghana. It was worse. I can't even describe it. And God gave me the traveling opportunity. My life has changed. And I'm happy to tell you, there are many people in Ghana that I'm able to sponsor today from my family and outside of my family just because of my opportunity to travel. Some people are meant to live in Africa. No matter what they do, they will never be able to travel. Some people are also meant to be the Josephs of our time. Joseph in the Old Testament, he couldn't have achieved his dream living in his homeland. God needed him to travel and go far away to Egypt. And there he was able to achieve his dream of becoming the kind of prime minister he became. Some people are meant to travel, some are meant to stay. If it is your portion to stay in your country, you can keep trying. You'll be frustrated, you won't go. If your portion is to travel, you try once, you try two, you are just going to be traveling. And some of us are meant to travel so we can come back and sting our African leaders who are sleeping. Some of us are meant to travel and come back and sting our African leaders and wake them up and slap them here, kick their brain here to tell them to wake up. So that the palm oil which is making their brain just sleep, we can wake them up. Some of us need to travel and come back and wake them up. Huh? There's a gentleman called Triniboa Jonas. Let me give him props for this video. He traveled from Ghana to USO. And that guy, by just seeing the beauty of the US, now fire and fire away they open for Ghanaians. So they open fire. Ghanaian leaders know like him. Now fire away with that guy, they open fire every time. Now fire, they blast Ghanaians leaders all the time. You know, say me, they do the same thing way they do. The only things I know they insult like that is I know they insult. When we travel, we become so wise, and they don't like you to travel. They don't even want you to travel. They want you to stay in the village. They want you to stay in the village. They want you to stay where you are. They don't even want, because they know when you travel. They know when you travel, your eyes go, they're so opened. And you come back and be telling them all kind of nonsense. Anyway, guys, they have not stated a job requirement. I'm going to say this. They have not stated that you need to have XYZ. All they said is bachelor's with some work experience. And I'm saying that those who can prove about 5 years of work experience, you are in a better position. The jobs are all over the place. I recommend that the moment you even apply for the visa online, start looking for jobs online. I'm going to do my very best to find some of the best websites for applying for jobs in Germany so that I can add it to this video so that you guys can click on it to look for it. Those of you who have friends and families in Germany, this is a good time to begin contacting them to help you apply for jobs as well. Remember, take advantage of this. It's only 75 euros to apply. 75 euros. That is less than the amount that the agent will take from you to apply for something for you. 75 euros. I'm going to put all the links there. Use some. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Who has Emmanuel McCaffrey? Let me acknowledge you. How are you, sir? How are you? How are you doing? How are you, sir? This man is doing an amazing job in Ghana in the field of technology. I have followed and checked out his content. God bless you for what you're doing. Thank you for creating a better space of innovation in Ghana. God bless you, Emmanuel McCaffrey. All right. If you have questions, guys, keep your questions coming. You know this video is going to be on YouTube, and some people are going to complain that this guy talks a lot. Please keep the questions coming fast so I can wrap up. All right. Honestly, you are saying reality with African leaders, most especially in Nigeria and Ghana. Thank you. God bless you, big man. God bless you too. God bless you, Naftali Abdul, Nana, Mikael, Galazi GH. I want to travel, boss. Can you help me? I'm already helping you with information. I'm giving you all the links. And I've told you, if you're in Ghana, you can contact JCM. They could also walk you through the process if you are even having any challenge. But I think I'm already helping you with all the information and the videos and the links and everything, so that you don't have to. I am using my time to do the research for you, so that's enough help. Please, may I have your number for more information? Unfortunately, no, I don't give my number out. Unfortunately, many people are looking for that. The moment I give my number out to start doing one-on-one call, I'm either a call center or number two, I'll have to be charging you for my time. My time is too valuable for me to be on the phone 24/7. Unfortunately, I can't. So I can only share a small portion of my time with you and give you information, and then you act upon it. I don't do one-on-one phone calls. If I have to do it, trust me, it's going to be me sitting on the phone the whole day. And unfortunately, my time is worth more than just sitting on the phone. All right. Thank you very much. Where can I find the link? Is going to be on my YouTube channel right after this video. So check my YouTube. I'm going to post the video right away when we're done on my YouTube. Okay. All right. All right. Contact me after the live session. Rania Wanbastin, who is part of JCM, Travel Guide Consult, is saying that you can contact him. So guys, you can reach out to Rania as well. Abidemi Lawa Thomas, can someone go with his or a family? They haven't clearly mentioned that. My recommendation is this, guys. Because the requirements are for accommodation, travel expense, and a lot, I'll recommend that you apply to go alone first. Apply to go alone first. And then when you get your job and your work permit, you can apply for your wife to also come or your husband to come. I would not recommend you trying to move your entire family, especially when you don't have a job yet. It's going to be really stressful as a visitor, especially if you don't have enough funds to support yourself. You might get there and you might not even enjoy your wife or your husband. No? Huh? You might be sleeping and then you will not even have the appetite to have sex, because life could be stressful if you don't plan this well. So please, I recommend at least one person goes, gets the job, gets the work permit, and then after that you are able to bring your spouse. You don't want to go there and be struggling. Do you know you can sponsor yourself to Canada? Yes, you can also sponsor yourself to Canada. That's true. Debbie Howell. Daniel David, please, I want to travel, but I need bank statement only. I'm applying for a college in Canada. You need a bank statement. Your family member should be able to help you. Your uncles, your extended family can help you. If you even get somebody who is genuine enough to help you, remember, you could also get an official affidavit on that to show that the person is sponsoring your education as well. All right. A bank statement getting could be a challenge. It was a challenge for me too when I was doing my own application, but eventually I got it. I prayed about it and God brought the right person. Odole Tabita Chawe, watching from Numa. Odole, are you related to Mr. Chawe, who is in Norway? If you are, I salute you. You have an amazing brother. All right, Daniel David, Debbie, how, please, one, okay? Guys, any other question? I'm giving 2 more minutes to take questions, and I'll have to wrap up so my video doesn't get too long. All links about this job seeker visa, which is Germany's attempt to bring in 400,000 new foreign workers, is going to be available on the YouTube video of the same video on the link at the description section. Do your best to check it out on my YouTube channel. The name of my YouTube channel is the same name as my Facebook, Choco Millionaire. Please hit on the German language for me. Do they require that? They don't. They do not require a German language. There is no requirement for that. There is no language requirement. There is no language requirement at all. So even if you don't speak German, you can still apply for it. There is a good chance that when you are working, if you don't speak German, it could affect your work a little bit. Hey, but who cares? If you come in and you know how to do the work, you'll be learning the German language as you go on. Remember, I'm also saying it could be your plan A or plan B. Plan A for somebody who doesn't have access to go to any other country apart from Germany. Plan B for somebody who doesn't like Germany, maybe because of the language. You could go there, work, accumulate the money, and use that money to go to another country, such as Canada or US or any other country you want. Simple as that. But if you fall in love with Germany and you get there, remember, you will need to keep working, and then you can apply for your permanent residence in about 5 years when you stay there, which for me is too long. 5 years. Hi, now somebody would have become a citizen already in Canada, right? But these are some of the differences there. All right. Any other question? My daughter, co-worker, and he is Nigerian, and is sponsoring himself and the whole family. Okay, how can I sponsor myself? Is the job for all fields? Yes, the job is for all fields. They did not specify what kind of work. It's in all fields. So long as you have a bachelor's with some work experience of about 5 years minimum, you should be able to apply. How How much do I need to apply? Abdullah Jibril, brother, I need your help. That's not good message. You need my help doesn't tell me what help you need, unfortunately. I like people to be very clear with their messages. You need to tell me exactly what kind of help you need. How much minimum can one prepare towards traveling? How much minimum? Let me go over this. It is estimated that for a month, you need between 800 euros to about 1,100 euros to help with your accommodation and stuff. So if you are going to be on a job seeker visa, 1,000 euros in a bank statement, I would recommend that if you have close to about 10,000 euros, it's even better. You could have this in a bank statement, in your account, show proof that this is your money. If possible, let your bank write you an official letter to confirm. You could also even create a foreign account in Germany. I'm going to put all the links there on how to. Brief interruption with my connection there, sorry about that. You can also open a foreign account which is called a blocked account to help you transfer funds to Germany. Remember, these things just to show them that you have real money which will help you when you travel within the 6 months. Now, the visa is not renewable. I want you to listen to this part. The 6 month job seeker visa is non-renewable. In other words, when you get that visa and you move to Germany, you need to have secured a job within the 6 months. If you do not secure a job, unfortunately, you cannot renew it. It's not renewable. So basically, you need to be aggressive with your job search right from the day you get your visa. I would say the moment they issue your visa, begin getting your job right away so you can move to Germany as soon as possible. When you arrive, get a job. Once you get a job, your health insurance is there, and then you begin to start your life there. Be careful which city you also choose to live if you get your visa. Make sure that your city is not a place which is too expensive and a place that is affordable as well. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching Choco Millionaire. In this edition, this is my first video on Germany, and I was just introducing you guys to an opportunity from Germany where 400,000 foreign workers are needed in Germany to help with the economy just because of COVID and a few other things. And I hope somebody here will take advantage of this. And even if Germany is not your dream country, remember, it can be your stepping stone to another country in Europe or in North America. I hope this video helps you. Share this to bless a lot of people. 400,000 is a lot. Don't be selfish. Please share to bless somebody. God bless you. Thanks for watching. You don't need more money. You need more wisdom. May God give you more wisdom, and may you be more wiser with the kind of people you connect with and the experiences that you have. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.